Welcome back to Cinema Corner. I'm Blake, and today I'm here with just one of my co-hosts, Alex.
And today we are reviewing Mortal Kombat II. Um, as the resident Mortal Kombat fan, this was a nice, fresh breath of air, especially after what we got in 2021, believe it or not. And I think most people agree, as the first movie had a critic score of 55, audience 85. And this time around, critically 64%, audience 88. So it's kind of wild that the audience is at only 3% increase, which is
Yeah, that is.
crazy considering I did not like the first one at all. This one, very entertaining. But what would you think, Blake, as a more casual fan and definitely more of a fan of Karl Urban?
Yeah, I would say I'm the resident non-knower of Mortal Kombat lore. I don't know shit about Mortal Kombat. I watched the first one a week before this one came out.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the first time that I had seen it, and then went into this one. And yeah, this one I feel like could have just served as the first one almost. Just I feel like the opening in this one was more entertaining, and like it quickly gave me a description of what's going on with the whole Battle of the Worlds. And you have certain fighters, and if you lose 10, they take over the worlds. Like the opening of everything going on with Katana's world was just like could have just done that and not even done the first one really, and we would have been okay.
Yeah,
Just get right into
I'm
it.
glad you're saying this, because this is, you're preaching to me, man. This is exactly what I felt the first time. Yeah, that was my biggest gripe with the first movie. Felt so unnecessary.
Yeah, there was a lot in the first movie before you got into the actual like Mortal Kombat side of things that I was like, I don't think I really need all this. But yeah, just going to the second one though. But yeah, like you said, primarily it was just I'm a Karl Urban guy. Saw he's in the movie. I said I'll go give it a shot. But yeah, I mean it did exactly kind of what I was hoping it would do. It was just a goofy action movie that didn't take itself too seriously. It gave you quite a lot of fights throughout of it, in the Mortal Kombat kind of style, from at least what I'm familiar with. Um, but overall, I mean, it knew it had a simple goal, and it was just to be entertaining. It didn't have like a huge storyline it needed to push. It had one, and we kind of did some stuff with it. But overall, people just wanted to see fights in the style of the game, using characters from the game that they like and moves from the game. And that's, I mean, from somebody who doesn't know much about it, I feel like they delivered with it. It had some decent comedy at times too, which was always fun. So yeah, overall, I mean, I think as just a casual fan, I was not upset with seeing this movie.
Yeah, and as the more hardcore fan, played a good chunk of the games. Listen, my biggest gripe with the first one, it took itself too seriously. It wanted to do too many things with adding new lore, adding a whole new character. And so when it came to this sequel, I just felt like this is where you should have started to begin with. Like the only thing that I would take from the first one, just to add more context to this one, would have been the whole setup between Scorpion and Sub-Zero, and like that backstory of him killing his family, because that's one of like the vital things that you have to just include in Mortal Kombat. But other than that, I mean, you could have just started right here with Katana's backstory and then just played it out as it played in the movie. The whole Arcana thing to unlock your powers, just I'm so glad they didn't even mention it in this movie. That they were just kind of clowning Johnny Cage throughout it, because his only power was being incredibly handsome. So that was it. He's an actor, and I like that. And I liked how they used him as the, I guess, the introduction to this world for the common viewer. And I'm glad that Karl Urban, who at first I was skeptical about playing Johnny Cage, but I'm glad that they did cast him as Johnny Cage, and they used him in a different interpretation of Johnny Cage. Because normally Johnny Cage is the younger actor, he's the up and coming guy, whereas now he's like the washed up actor. And I feel like that works so well with what they've already established, and it flows perfectly, and he works in that role. Yeah, he was definitely charming. He was definitely funny. It definitely worked. That is Johnny Cage. So I'm glad that casting worked out in the film. As for what was the main character in the last one, Cole Young, again, that's one of, if not most people's gripes with the first movie, was why are we introducing a new character and have that be like the main character for everyone to want to attach to, when you could have had any of the other bajillion characters, including Johnny Cage, be that for the audience. But you know, I mean, at the same time, I did not like the character at all. It felt kind of just shoehorned in for no reason. Same thing with the Arcana stuff. And as I say that, I also am a fan of the actor Louis Tan. I feel like he fits this world well. He can play any other character for all I care. He can play Kenshi, like a younger version of Scorpion. Because let's be honest here, as cool as it is to have Hiroyuki Sanada be Hanzo Hasashi, he's a bit up there in age. Okay, let me just say that. His fight scene in the movie is still cool. I'm not taking anything away from that because I mean, obviously, he's had experience in roles like this with martial arts, but listen, he's already a descendant of Scorpion. It wouldn't be out of the stretch of the imagination to bring him back as a younger version of Scorpion. I would not be mad at that at all. So sadly, he did not survive the movie. He died in his first encounter with Shao Kahn, as Shao Kahn normally does. He cheats his way through. He gains immortality, so he can't die. And yeah, he gets got in the first fight. So that pretty much establishes, hey, listen, we know we fucked up, so we're we're getting rid of that real quick. So yeah, that was fun to see.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, when I watched the first one, I was like, I don't recognize. I mean, to be honest, I really only know like Scorpion, Sub Zero, and Katana. Those are really the only ones I knew. So like when I watched the first one, I was like, I don't know who really any of these people are right now, besides the whole Scorpion, Hanzo, Sub Zero thing going on. Um, but yeah, the first one, that was like part of it. I was just like, this seems like a weird character that this movie is based off of right now. Like that, sure, I guess this guy's probably in the game. I know nothing about him. So I was just like, whatever. So yeah, I was happy to see that they kind of were like, okay, let's just move off of him. Let's move forward with a different character and kind of focus more on the characters that are a little bit more well known, especially while we're trying to build a whole new franchise, if that was kind of the goal of this. But yeah, I mean, I do agree that I like how they made that change and how they just like quickly were like, hey, listen, we're going to bring him back just to like, instead of just completely acting like that didn't happen, we're just going to kill him real quick and move forward and call it a day. So like, I feel like that was kind of a win-win situation. Like, yes, we will acknowledge we still are bringing some of those characters or a good chunk of those characters, but that's not the direction we're actually going with it. So I thought that part was good for them. Um, but yeah, I would definitely say the fighting too was a lot better in this one, and the fights, some of them lasted a lot longer and were a lot more engaging. Um, but overall, I mean, I just think they did a good job of that, of just like realizing like, hey, there's a lot more setup and plot and stuff going on in the first one. Like, let's just, people are here to see the fights and that to be the main thing. The storyline is second. Like, we're not trying to win an Oscar here. We're not trying to push a plot. Like, let's do what's important. And I feel like they did good and they delivered for the most part of what they knew needed to be kind of the priority with this one.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would agree. And in terms of story, listen, it's not that complicated. Big emperor conqueror guy wants to take over. The good guy's got to stop him, and there's a tournament to prevent him from doing so. It's been told in different versions of the same game, in reboots and sequels, whatever. And they did it well in the movie. Now, I appreciated it. I actually even liked like the, I don't know, like the way that they showed with the like the lights
Yeah, like
shining.
in the sky, the
Yeah,
little
like I was like, okay,
icon
this
things.
is
Yeah.
this is cool. This is cool. Like this is definitely unique to this movie universe, and I can appreciate that. I liked how we basically what I was saying earlier with Johnny Cage. He's like he's our introduction to this world, basically, and Katana's like the heart of the movie, because we start with Katana, and obviously we end with her. This is technically her story is being woven in and out of the narrative with the good guys, and I thought everyone did well. I really liked Katana. She killed it. She even looks like her, which is kind of crazy that you found someone that looks like this that can act and fight. And yeah, same thing with Shao Kahn. Listen, it's hard to find a good actor that's big, imposing, and that also has acting chops. I thought he killed it as Shao Kahn. He actually felt like, hey, listen, this guy can fuck you up at any given moment. And that's all I wanted. Listen, I wanted to just show up and be like, okay, let's not fuck with the lore too much. Let's just stay true to the games as much as we can. It's backstories, keep those consistent. Have the tournament, because that was not existent whatsoever in the first movie, because
Yeah.
another what the hell are you doing kind of thing, but whatever. And let's just have cool fights. And yeah, that was one of my gripes too with the first one. It just felt like very quick fights, like 1, 2, 3, gone. He's fucking dead. Like Reptiles died in like 2 seconds. Like, what are we doing? And then you kill off Kano, which I get it, but it's like, let's be honest here. He was a highlight from the first movie. He's another highlight again.
Definitely.
He's another highlight again, and I'm glad that they brought him back. So like, clearly this movie was like, we apologize to the fans. We know we fucked up. There's a good groundwork, and we will fix everything that you guys have grievances with. And that's exactly what they did. And I went into this summer movie wanting entertainment and not leaving being mad or just disappointed. And it achieved at that. And I can't be mad at that whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. And I think for me, the like big takeaway was, I mean, who knows if what's actually going to happen in terms of, obviously it was clear by the end they want to continue the franchise financially. The first one went straight to streaming. This one, it had, I think I saw like an $80 million budget, and it's somewhere on like 120.
Mm-hmm.
And realistically, that's not going to go up more, especially now that we're hitting the summer movies. I mean, we just had Mandalorian Grogu come out. We're about to hit like Masters Universe, Disclosure Day, Toy Story 5. Like,
yeah, it's
realistically, its box office run is pretty much done. It probably has very limited showing left. So it probably didn't. If anything, it barely broke even, because who knows with marketing and everything like that. So who knows if they will actually continue the franchise, but it was clear that they knew that they wanted to do that. And overall, I mean, I'd be fine with it. It did, like you said, it was just a fun action movie that didn't take itself too seriously. Learned from the first one. It was cool to see that they let the director of the first one come back and do this one to kind of be like, hey, you can continue this. Like, we think you can make adjustments, which I definitely think he did. But yeah, I agree with Shao Kahn. Like, obviously, you need a big actor to do that, and most of the time, those people, you're not an actor if you're over, that big, like 6'6", anything above that. There's just not that many actors of that size.
Yeah.
So usually they find like bodybuilders or people kind of in that space. And so with this role, it did help that he just pretty much had a mask on the entire time. So like he didn't really have to do much, but it was cool that he actually got to do the voice work. It was all actually Martin Ford, the actor, because a lot of times they would kind of just tell him like, hey, you're just going to walk around, then we're just going to hire someone to voice over it and have like a something. So it was kind of cool that he got to also do the lines, and they kind of use that stuff. So that part I thought was kind of cool that they continued it. But yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, like you said, I think they did a good job of kind of realizing what they did wrong and well in the first one, and just kind of taking that stuff over, giving us more of like, here's what Mortal Kombat is, here's the fights. That's kind of the point of this movie.
Yeah,
so
just embrace
overall,
the camp.
I think it did what it needed to.
Yeah, like I think they were afraid. I think that's kind of one of the things that I've like, in hindsight, I've kind of like learned is that they were just afraid to just go there. Like, listen, let's not be afraid. Like we're at a point now where we can have, superheroes wear these like comic accurate suits. We're way past the like trying to like cater to general audiences. We're past that. We know what each of these IPs are. We know what's cheesy and what isn't, but there's a charm to it. And if you can bring that to life in live action, like they just did for Mortal Kombat 2, the way that they did it, and continue to improve, because it's not perfect. It's not a perfect movie. There's always
Right.
rooms for improvement, but this is a step in the right direction. That's what this sequel is. So,
Yeah.
again, yeah, just to touch on the box office, yeah, it is at 121.3 currently. But then again, this is just a rated R movie, so it's not really catering to the big audience. It's kind of alienating those PG-13 people, but I hope that they continue with this. So yeah.
Yeah, I'd be happy with it. Definitely, I think one standout thing, Johnny Cage, when they meet Baraka and he's like talking shit to try to get him to fight
Oh, yeah.
Liu Kang, and then he's like, no, I'm fighting you. That was definitely one highlight for me. That comedy wise, like I said, that they definitely, Kano in the first one was definitely the heavy lifter when it came to comic relief. And again, Kano was pretty funny in this one too, but definitely I think they knew they kind of needed to add a little bit more star power to kind of help the second one. So getting um, Karl Urban, I think, as a comic relief as well, he did excellent, as you kind of expect from someone of his caliber.
Yeah, and then when you pair them up towards the end of the movie in another realm, trying to, it's like two idiots just having a conversation. It was like the funniest thing ever. So I definitely appreciate that they brought him back. I appreciate that they it seemed like they actually had some form of direction. It's like, okay, yeah, we have this character that we're bringing back. He was the very heavy favorite from the first movie. He was the comedic relief. We have him here. We have the current comedic relief. Why not put them together and see what happens? And I thought that dynamic was fantastic. I loved that they were having this debate with the amulet, and he references Lord of the Rings. I was cracking up laughing there too. So yeah, overall just a fun movie, and that's all I wanted. And I wanted a fun action movie. I know I wanted just to just have fun, and it did that. It did not annoy me, which, as a fan of this franchise, it's very few and far between when that happens. So this is a win in my book.
Yeah, I think before we do our ratings, get out of here. If we just want to pick what was our favorite standout fight of the movie, I feel like is fitting for this one.
Okay.
For me, it was definitely Liu Kang and the dude with the hat. Don't
Kung
remember
Lao.
his name. That like kind of got resurrected. Yeah, definitely the fight of the movie for me.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
when Liu Kang finally like started letting off fire and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely the highlight fight.
Yeah, I mean, I think just having like the hat, like kind of like circling the arena, and then at any given point he could call it back. Yeah, it was like you were anticipating. It was definitely like a thrilling fight, and like the fight choreography itself, top notch. I love that they incorporated like their special moves that make each character unique. I love that it was the two characters themselves. It's like the two Shaolin monks. You have them fighting. Obviously, one was died in the last one, resurrected. He's technically the chosen one. So you have that dynamic. I think that fight is definitely the standout fight. But you chose that one. So if I had to choose another one, honestly, I kind of like the first fight, like the fight with King Jared and Shao Kahn to set up the movie. I felt like that was like a very good opener. I was like, okay, me as a fan, I knew what was going to happen because like King Jared has been done dirty in every iteration of this story. So I was like, oh man, you're making him talk to Katana, and she's like, oh, like no, don't do this. And then he's like, no, be brave. And then you see Shao Kahn show up and like, well, this is the end of King Jared, and he put up a good fight. I was like, okay, he's like swinging the hammer, and I don't know what it was with the theater, but they added like these rumble seats behind me, so like every hit with the hammer hitting like the ground and shit, I felt that. I was like, okay, man, I felt like there was just, I don't know. I think I also appreciate this movie more because it was in theaters, and that just again reiterates there's nothing like watching a movie in theaters. It's intended for the theater. Please go. And I mean, so far, 2026, it looks like more people are going. So that's definitely a good sign because my movie theater for this movie was pretty packed. So I'm surprised that it's only at 121.
Yeah, I mean, mine was decent. I mean, I did go on a weekday,
Yeah, I went on,
but it was pretty decent actually.
Saturday. I went the Saturday after it opened. Now that I think about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was pretty packed. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be fine if this movie got a third one. I'd be excited to see them continue. But overall for this one, I think I'm gonna give it somewhere like a 6.5. I feel like it accomplished its goal. It was entertaining. I'm not mad I saw it. Obviously, was I expecting it to be perfect? No. And I guess, if I rated it in a different range of just those kind of action movies that are just fun, it would be a different rating. But just in terms of movies overall, 6.5, enjoyable. Not mad I saw it. Would be pretty happy to hear that they are going to continue the franchise.
Same. I am at a 7.4. Just, listen, as a hardcore fan, I want more. I want more out of it. But this is definitely a good step in the right direction. For context, I think I had the fucking first one at like a fucking 3 or somewhere in that range. It pissed me off because there's like certain scenes that are like, yeah, this is cool, but like, where the fuck's the tournament at, man? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, hopefully this does get a third movie because if they stay the course, hopefully they finally get one, at least for me, that breaks that 7.5 range. I'm hoping.
But yeah, that's going to do it for our Mortal Kombat 2 review. As always, let us know in the comments down below if you saw it, what your thoughts of the movie were. Like the video, subscribe channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one.